What's up, everybody, y'all? What's up, everybody, y'all? Y'all tune on in. Tune on in. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We're gonna get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, I think I see Minx. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we wait on Minx, want to shout y'all out for tuning in with us tonight. I am 759, joined by my co-host. There she goes. Bam. Joined by my co-host, everyone's favorite Minx, aka the Bronx Bully, the beast from the east with a gap in the teeth, but it's perfectly okay. AKA Merciless Minx, aka We Mad Late Together Minx, aka a whole bunch of other shit. But we have been gone for a minute. We are indeed back with the jump off. It's my home girl, Minx Couture, Minx Contour, Minx Cuda. She's trying to get herself together. But we here. Minx, you there?
Finally, shit.
Right. Like I said, we've been gone for a minute, but we are indeed back with the jump off. Cause trust you me, we got some things to talk about. So I didn't even do my catchphrase. Do they dig, Mixer? Do they dig?
They better dig.
And if not, we got 2 words for them.
Those shovels.
Le shovels. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize for being away from y'all for so long. I know y'all miss us. We miss you guys back, but we do want to welcome you to the Random Talking Indie Music Show. I believe this is episode 189.
I'm checking.
And while she fact checks that, please take the time to like, share, subscribe. We are on Twitch. We are on Periscope. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. We are on Caffeine TV under Minx Couture. And we are also indeed live on Mixlr.com/Minx Radio. If you don't know what our Mixlr is, it's pretty much a free radio app that you can listen to by downloading, or you can listen to it on your browser. You don't have to keep your phone on like YouTube to listen to it. You can't.
189, right? 189.
Yeah, we're on 189.
Okay.
I was asking you because I
believe so.
Okay. So
if not, we could just change it.
Yeah, it's gonna be 189 right now. So yeah, we hope you guys have had a very safe week as we've been away. Yeah, like I said, we got some things we got to talk about. We got some news to share with you guys. Are we live on Caffeine yet, or you working on that?
I'm getting it popping.
All right, we're gonna get that popping. So as she's getting things popping, we got to get these ads out of the way. So please, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hold on a second. They changed the way that this works. Okay, I'm not used to this. Y'all hang on a second. There we go. Join the hustle culture tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The movement is always growing. If you want to be part of the hustle culture, all you have to do is send your picture along with your name, your IG handle, location, your profession, and a small quote of what you think hustle culture means to you. Send that over to hustleculturemag@gmail.com. And also at the top of every month, join Minx Mafia on Patreon, formerly known as the Merciless Cast. Get some jewels for that ass for a low price, fully researched and scam free. And shout out, speaking of scam free, shout out to our partners, Rap Ponzi. Shout out to Grizzy Hendrix. Shout out to everybody who has been doing their due diligence in making it known that these scammers are out here, including Minx. I'm not well versed, so I just pass the word. I don't claim to know all the deets. I don't have receipts, so all I can do is tweet. I should be a fucking rapper, but I'm not anymore. So yeah, or am I? So you guys, please join Minx Mafia on Patreon. You could do it today, but you don't want to get double charged. So please At the top of the month, which is the first of the month, when you join Patreon, you get a full month's worth of very important information involving the industry, indie and major, and what scams to look out for. How do you know you're getting jacked? And things of that nature. Also, head on over to minxradio.com for past and current episodes of the Minx Show podcast, which is on all your DSPs and including YouTube. And when you're there, go ahead and hit that merch tab. Get you some Minx Mafia merch. We've been having some bipolar ass weather. So either you want to buy a hoodie or you want to buy a tank top. It is perfectly on you. Just be sure to show your love for the Minx Radio podcast. Yes. Artists, also, if you have music, MP4s, videos, whatever it is that you have, you need word of mouth, you need us to promote you, hit us up, rtimshow@gmail.com. Please let it be hot. I know y'all saw that SNL clip of who is it? Pete Davidson and the other white kid going yeet skirt yeet. Don't send us no yeet skirt yeet. It's not gonna get played. Don't send us that. That was a funny clip though. Shout out to Questlove for smacking shit out of him. So anyway, yeah, it's got to be hot. And also for our small business owners, if you have a business, shout out to everybody who just recently got their LLCs and all that. I know it's some hard work. I know you have to drum up some business. So allow us to help you out for free. Hit us up on the RTIN page on Facebook with details and graphics to let us know what it is that you're selling and whether or not, people want to buy it. They just might. But please have all your information so we can properly shout you out and promote you. And here are our socials. I'm at the top. Minx is at the bottom. And at the bottom of the bottom is our Random Talking Indie Music Show IG page. And let me go ahead and give y'all one of these for no reason at all. Y'all gets one of these. Shout out to y'all. So we are indeed here.
Yes.
We've been doing a lot. Minx has been building and growing her empire, and I've been here chilling, trying not to catch the coronavirus. So so what's been going on with you, Minx?
Well, as you see, I'm totally discombobulated.
Yeah.
It's all good though. I got way too many lights on today. Hold on. I was gaming earlier. I look kind of dead.
Oh damn. Cass, get ready. Don't fry yourself in there now.
Yeah, I'm very pale today. I haven't had any vitamin, the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, but it is what it is. I've been busy.
Very. Please do tell.
Well, 5 days ago.
And this is why you guys haven't seen us. Or part of it anyway.
Let's start with the beginning. I had an issue with my computer. So there was no podcast, there was no shows, there was literally nothing because I don't know, maybe they rolled out the 5G and they effed up my Ethernet. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm buying a computer. So that's what I did. And it just came in today and we are broadcasting live from it. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed because it is a refurb, but we also did build some additional streaming components. As y'all can see today on Caffeine, I was able to talk to you guys on my microphone, play music on my DJ shit, and play games. So we are now getting I would say a revamp in how we're going to be doing promo because, it's one thing to promise people like plays and shit, but if I'm going to create a entire ecosystem of music meets gaming meets now animation, we needed to upgrade. So that was that. So we happy we upgraded, and I'm excited because of, like I was saying 5 days ago. I'm just gonna put this on record because I know these niggas is listening.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, so a couple of days ago, I'm chilling. I see a surge of comments, which, I knew was going to happen someday if I ever decided that I'm going to blow up. And unfortunately, everybody wants to be a whistleblower until it's time to put the lips to the whistle.
Mm.
Pause.
Pause.
Oh shit, that was my thing. Anyway, everybody wants to be a whistleblower until it's time to, get to that level. And unfortunately, these scamming niggas decided that they were going to hack my email, my banking, all the, they were, intimidating, right? So I'm not going to lie. It took a lot out of me, emotionally, especially when people got your personal information. I don't know how they got my personal information. There was no data breaches on my end, but intimidation, right? So I kind of said, I got so fed up and angry. I was like, y'all are mad because I'm coming out with the truth, trying to expose the truth, and you guys are trying to bring me down by intimidating me in the comments, by posting up my passwords and everything like that for everyone to see, which no one saw, by the way. If they did see, the passwords were already changed by that time. So in a matter of being so pissed, I said, fuck it. I'm going to throw up a video. I'm already laughing. Okay. So I said, I'm going to throw up a video of fuck it. I'm dealing about, I'm dealing with virtual worlds and shit now. I'm selling shit in virtual worlds now. I'm in a cryptocurrency world now. So everybody's, to me, is way behind. And I said, fuck it. I took out my camera and I just said, you know what? I'm just going to imitate these people and heckle them that way. This way artists will say, what do they say? Life imitates art. Comedy has some truth in it.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? Fuck it. So everybody was liking my other skits that I was doing about Clubhouse and, everything like that. So I just said, F it. I took out my iPhone. I was like, I'm going to make a character, make him look like a washed up rapper. He's got to be kind of cute. He has to have a little bit of eye candy.
Yeah, he looks kind of lit though.
He's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I also wanted him to have like a personality that was relatable. Hold on. Yes.
I ate my food. Now can I have
Your what?
my chocolate chip?
Chocolate chips? First say hi to your fans.
Hey, we bike. We back.
Yeah.
Yes, Vita. Yeah. That hypes me up. Oh my gosh.
It really does. Yes, you can have your chocolate chip. Thank you.
Eat one for me. Tell her eat one for me.
Eat one for 759. I have so many names to remember now.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I said I wanted him to be relatable, funny, silly, but also very, very talented.
Mm-hmm.
We all know we're in a world of washed up rappers and shit. I know that we are all approaching this scam shit as if these artists have no feelings, and I kind of wanted to make fun of why they probably got into this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I uploaded a video 5 days ago, pretty much tagging artists. I'm Little Trash Can and blah blah blah. And for some strange reason,
that shit took off. That shit took off.
I'm not saying that the message went over people's heads.
Oh yeah.
But the DMs that came in is what kind of like made me say, you know what? Maybe I should do something with this, because people have been saying for months, like, are you going to keep rapping? You're going to keep doing podcasting? You're going to keep doing this? And, I've always, since I was a kid, I didn't have friends and shit. So I always made little characters in my head, and I would make myself laugh like on some crazy shit. So a lot of these characters that I'm creating is characters that I actually created in my head. And what people, have asked me, you going to do something with this? I would say at first it was just a one-time thing, the tag artist shit. It was a one-time thing. But then when I started getting so many messages of people saying, yo, keep it going, make another one. So I was like, okay, I said, maybe I should kind of go into the backstory as to why he put up the tag and artist shit, where we had the devil and we had Skylar and, all them in an office telling him, this is why you got to do the shit. So somehow or another this became a series.
And it like I said, it's been taken off. If you have not seen it, please follow her on Little Trash Can TV on Instagram.
No, I knew. Look, what I love about it,
I need to start adding that onto the.
yeah. What I love about it is, it's just poking fun at real life. I wanted to create this character as a real character. Some people looking on my Instagram, they're like, yo, this is like a total, like today I posted up a bunch of sneakers that he was interested in looking at.
Fire.
I had people DMing me like, how did you do that? I'm like, I'm in a virtual world. Like, this is not just, creating shit. This is a virtual world that I am in. So if he's virtual, then everything is going to be virtual on the page. So everyone that's been contributing, including yourself, we definitely got some heat for y'all. But
Lord,
I'm having fun.
this
guys have no idea how like depressing this whole scam shit was for me. I was going through depression after some time. And this is what lifted me up. This is what lifted up my spirits, and this is what's lifting up other artists' spirits. And I have fun doing it, and there'll be more.
Are we going to give him a clip now, or wait till the end of the show?
Oh, we'll wait.
Okay,
we'll wait.
So,
but I really feel that's like I ended the first hour type shit.
Yeah. And while she created her character, I created one too.
And in our alternate universe, we had another contender to join the clan.
And his name is Sam the Scam. He is the CEO of the illustrious Scam-A-Lot Records. He got a hit song out tonight, which I'm a premiere called Pandemic Money. It's on my Instagram if you want to see the whole video. But for those who want to hear it live and get a couple of kikis and giggles, I'm going to premiere some of that tonight.
Yes.
Sam the Scam and Little Trash Can.
Well, you know what? Here's one thing I will definitely.
This is weird. This is fun. I love it.
Gino had asked me, why was I in here talking to myself?
Because she's crazy.
I said,
Gino don't get it yet. Like you are a gamer, that this is part of your growing your brand. This is part of your this is a part of what you do. Like, this is what you do.
This is, you know what? I literally said, that's why when I came out, I said, this is the mind of Minx. This is what we do.
Yeah.
We create a world because this world is fucked up.
Very much so. Very much
now
so.
I can't. What was it? One of my friends said to me, I can't talk to you now because every time I talk to you, I'm hearing this nigga.
Hold on. I kind of want to preview a little taste of what you can expect from Little Trash Can TV, if I may.
Yes.
This is so funny. You have episodes 3 and 4 up. I know you got a couple of them on your page.
Yeah, I took what I've been doing because LT hit me up to promote. So I said, okay, as long as you send me the reels, I'll put it on my page.
He got a nice ass studio though. I ain't even gonna lie, he got a nice studio.
He does.
All right, so I'm gonna play a clip from episode 3. Fuck. She is burning his soul.
I can feel you watching me.
Hold on. I gotta hit.
Did you watch a job today? Here we go with this job shit. T. Charlene, you stay bothering me about some shit I don't have any control over. Yo, stop that shit, yo. We need to talk about this. What's up with these royalty checks? Yo, honestly, you need to stop talking to me about shit that you don't understand. What I don't understand. See, I understand that I got with a rapper, okay? A rapper that is supposed to be getting me fucking Birkin bags, okay? I'm supposed to be living a dope ass lifestyle, not in some one bedroom apartment in the fucking Bronx.
Now, off top, Charlene's ass would have been like ditched.
Yeah.
But let's
Oh, I should have fucking sacrificed your ass.
and this bitch popped up like sacrifice who? Did someone say sacrifice? This character, this evil ass character, who is she?
That's Skylar.
And she is Luciferian Records vice president.
She's actually gonna actually be part of the storyline as to why she became a demon.
Okay.
No. You should have did what? Nah. I said
Yeah, see, you did too much trash can. So that is episode 3 of Little Trash Can. Please follow Little Trash Can TV on Instagram, and also follow Minx Radio so you can get like the first couple episodes. Because them joints, I was on the bus this morning, trying not to die laughing, and she popped up like, "Yes, could do it." He's like, "No." Did someone say sacrifice?
And that's what I like about these characters.
She
Yeah.
already, let's see, this the part with Charlene, and I'm glad I played this because this is what's wrong with so
This
many
is what
women.
women are thinking.
This is what's wrong with women's thinking. Like, okay, you're a rapper, so why is it that we still living in a 1-bedroom? Why is it that I'm not laced? How come
Right.
you ain't got no money? Like, you a rapper, I expect rapper shit.
Right. And
Yeah.
that's what I love about it, because I want to pinpoint like all different perspectives of a up and coming or artist that has been out already, because I know a lot of artists that have made it.
Yeah, this is a from the bottom type story, if you will. Like, Charlene is already, she's so impatient already. Like, she said, oh well, he signed, so boom, we got money, we can move out, we can take trips. But he is really like struggling,
Not making any money, because
not making not a dime.
that's why episode 4, I wanted to kind of like bring, especially the listeners or the viewers, I wanted them to see like, yeah, you have situations where artists have a good contract,
Mm-hmm.
and then the next thing you know, because they offer you more money, that's why I like the fact that Gata, she still like, she still accepted him and shit, but she's like,
And
look,
I'm gonna show you a screenshot of Gata. Hold on a second, because I had her saved to my screenshots. I think. Nope, I don't. Why does this have to look like Sally Jesse Raphael?
because she does.
She sounds like her too. Y'all remember Sally Jesse Raphael? That's her in emoji form
Yep,
with the red glasses and the red hair.
as Gata.
And shout out to Sally Jesse Raphael, who is still alive and kicking.
Right.
But this is her. I have not. Well, let me show you. Jesus, I can't believe we're actually doing this. But this is my character. This is Sam the Scam. This is that slimy, snaky ass character who recently hit Little Trash Can up in the DMs and said, "Hey, yo, I like your sound. You hot. DM me. Hit me, fam."
He looked like T-Pain.
You know what? I was not even going for that, but okay. Yeah, all right. So yeah, that's Sam the Scam. And so basically what Minx and I are doing, we're putting together a parody record. I think we're about 3-4
Actually,
songs in already.
He's dropping a entire mixtape. But here's the thing, because it's a mixtape and there's so many artists that are making music, there's so many songs about these scams.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally sat and I said, yo, I would love to take some of those songs and create some songs and just make a whole anti-scam pandemic
Scandemic, the mixtape volume 1 type shit.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So when I I literally sat here the other day. I was like, yo, it was the anniversary of my grandmother's passing, 13 years. And y'all know what I do when I get sad. I create. And for some reason, my grandmother and I used to always listen to dance records. We used to always just like turn up. Okay.
Mhm.
And this idea for Lavish just,
That's a bop.
everyone is telling me that shit's going to be something.
That's a bop. I like that.
I don't know what, and you know what's weird about it? And I told 2 other producers about this on Clubhouse. I said, this is the first time I made a beat that was literally 3 tracks. I did the melody, but I used 2 midis, and I was like, that's it?
That was it.
That's it? Bass line is already inside of the MIDI.
Mm-hmm.
Or did I do the bass? No, I did the bass. The MIDI was the kick and all that. So I was like, I know how to make dance records. I just was like, I wanted an updated sound. So I'm sitting here.
Even though that's an updated sound, it still sounds.
It sounds like future.
Late 80s. Yeah. Like late 80s future-esque type.
Right. And
that's just slap though.
I know that dance music, like my dad's been trying to get me to do dance records for years because my aunt is Crystal Waters. So for her to be.
I'm sorry. Hold on. You just decided to drop that on us today?
You didn't know that?
You mean 100% pure love, Crystal Waters?
Yeah. Sean Waters.
La da dee, la da da. Crystal Waters?
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Yeah.
How you just gonna tell somebody that? You know what?
Well, I don't know her. I know that she's my aunt. I ain't gonna hit her up and say what up. But she is. I kept saying to my dad, y'all just saying that because our last name is Waters.
Right.
He's like, no, he showed me pictures and everything. I said, get the fuck out of here. So it's in my blood to do that. And, I even took it back. Shout out to J. Marie Poetry. She just started production and she just dropped her first song that she produced. And it's actually fucking dope. I've heard some first time producers and, they need work, but it's good. It's
I was a first time producer and I definitely needed some work.
She's using Studio One, which is dope too.
And I didn't need nobody to tell me, hey, I don't want to be that guy, but
right.
I don't. Yeah. Y'all, you know what? And on that topic segue, we don't need y'all to tell us that I hate to be that guy, but and then proceed to be that guy. Like, if you like it, okay, cool. If you don't, offer some guidance. Don't just say, yeah, this ain't it.
See, that's why
that's why nobody is going to grow and most people, are going to be stagnant because one, some people can't accept the constructive criticism that comes along with making music. And two, you don't know how to give constructive criticism because it might sound like you're hating, and two, you don't know what to do to help that. Like, how can you help me out when your music ain't that good either?
See, that's why I always say you got all of these song critique shows, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The song critique show that I have with True Words and D Street and K Legend, we are so brutally honest.
Gotta be.
People, like, if I'm paying $20, even $10, we take whatever you want to donate. If it's $1, whatever, right? If I'm paying for a critique, don't jerk me off.
Right.
Give it to me straight. Like, if I'm paying.
Hold on. Sorry. That was me.
That sounds like a nice little sample. If I'm paying. If I'm paying. That's how my mind works.
Always in music mode. That's me. That's me
always
as well.
In creation mode, man. Always remix.
Remix.
But
I was trying to share the live. I'm sorry if y'all heard a little feedback.
It's all good. See that the thing. What's up, Level Scales?
What up, y'all? Shout out to everybody on Caffeine TV. I know y'all missed us.
They missed us. Yes. Since y'all are coming in real quick, my computer broke. Bought a new one. Just came in today, and now we got a series.
Basically, that's what happened.
That's what happened.
Hey, Wagwan.
Articulate invited me into a Clubhouse chat this morning, and the whole time I'm sitting here like, oh! Like I was gonna flip the fuck out
Why? So what happened?
because Bow Wow's
That little bitch.
it's coming. It's gonna come. I'm just waiting for the right time because people are like, you ain't about that life. Okay, but here's the problem. Okay, and this is a real problem, y'all. In the comments, I want y'all to tell me if your cousin was managing a person you got beef with, would you crash their party on Clubhouse?
And while y'all typing out your comments, shout out to Real Recognize Real on Periscope. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe.
They're saying no.
You wouldn't crash that party?
I wouldn't. This is the thing, right? On Clubhouse, this is what my thoughts are. If y'all ain't on Clubhouse, y'all need to get on Clubhouse because I just put in a request.
Will you brush your teeth or something? What the hell?
Yeah, you see my lips are dry as shit. So I put in a request for my own Clubhouse. My Clubhouse is going to be called Hustle Culture. So we're going to be having our nice little meet and greets and talking to each other, building with one another. You know what I'm saying? God Complex says, I don't want to mess with my cousin's money, even though I don't fuck with him. Well, let me give y'all a background. Since y'all are just tuning in. And that was our fault. Actually my fault. Actually Gina's fault.
Damn, blame it on somebody, right?
Gotta blame it on the alcohol or something. So y'all know for the past fucking 6 months, I've been talking about these scams going on Instagram, right? I've been exposing the scams, talking about the scams, talking about it. And this past week, these scammers got pissed off with me because I did a full evaluation on a lot of these mixtape blogs, and I was able to prove that they don't get any traffic. There's no real visitors, and they have so many dead SEO backlinks that artists are paying $500 a slot thinking that people are actually listening to their shit. You tell me, when was the last time that you went to Dat Piff to go and listen to some new shit? You haven't.
It's been about 15 years.
People like debating me. Oh, well, that's where I go listen. That's where you go. Right now, the industry standard of getting discovered is Spotify. So don't fucking lie to me about that shit. Okay. So basically, these mofos got pissed off and they went and they hacked my email. They stole my password. They then posted my password, email, address, my home address all over the web, right? Calling me all kinds of cloud chasers and shit. Well, little did they know, the FBI calls that a cybercrime. But I'm not snitching. I'm just saying the facts. So that's what they did. So, of course, who's wrapped up in this? Bow Wow is wrapped up in this. And that's why y'all honestly don't understand how much, I've been staying real quiet about a lot of shit. So a lot of the stuff I put out here, it's a reflection of my brand. Okay. So if an artist comes to me and says Bow Wow scammed them out of $2,000, what am I supposed to do as a platform? Am I supposed to be an order taker like the rest of these motherfuckers out here? Hold on. Yes. Hi, greedy grandma. Grandma. And she's walking like an old lady too.
I've been doing that all day today. This rain was unforgivable.
So this was the problem that I faced, because obviously y'all know I have a family, but you also know I'm about the shits. Okay. I ain't scared of fucking nobody. And I know a lot of people say that. I've been through a lot of shit in my life. I've been to jail. I've been beaten up by cops. You really think I give a fuck about a bunch of people that think that they are businessmen? No. So I said to myself, I go on Clubhouse, I see fucking Bow Wow in there making a direction to where's, what is the direction of BET? Nigga, you are scamming your own black people, right? You're scamming us, and you're talking about how BET's fucking up. So people was trying to get me into this chat, and I just literally kept saying, look, I don't want to participate in that because you guys know I'm about the shits. So if somebody brings me up, like my cousin Bart is Bow Wow's manager. My cousin John is Bart's brother. So do you guys understand why this is hard for me? When you got some people that are telling me, oh, you not really for us. So I'm supposed to break up my family because artists are not thinking on the business end in a proper way. Unless Bow Wow brings the smoke to me, I'm leaving him alone. But you guys got to also understand that my cousin also has a family to feed. So I can't sit, even if I was to hit him up and say, look, you know, Bow Wow's people, them niggas went and hacked my account, put up my personal address and all that shit online. You know what he's going to say to me? I told you about them, you know, talking about these scams. So this is what I face. So
what do you do, right?
This is what I face. So at the end of the day, like I said, Bow Wow wants to bring his bitch ass on. Tell him to bring it. He ain't gonna bring it to my show. But I will say to all of y'all that I ain't scared of his bitch ass. And that's why his dumb ass went and stole $1,000 from 50. Now, if you can steal $1,000 from 50 on a strip club floor, you are definitely on fucking Instagram climbing into DMs talking about you can put people on a fucking dead mixtape. So
I remember 50 sat there and clowning for that. Like, yo, bro, I want my money back by Monday.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't slick. You just scooping money up off the floor. Like, that belongs to the strippers. Give it back. Cheapskate.
And that's the thing. 50 went and, you know, he took all that money and you know, he's like, yo, this money here, you know, this is for Instagram candy, but this money here, this is for the strippers. I need you guys to throw the shit at the strippers. And what was Bow Wow doing? Taking the money and putting it in his pants, trying to leave the club and acting like he came in there with that kind of money. So again, like I said, if you can steal from 50 Cent, then you could definitely steal from a bunch of upcoming artists. So fuck him and fuck everybody that defends him because fuck him, period.
Oh, yikes.
I see that nigga. Oh my God, if I see this nigga, I'm going to fuck him up myself. And that's what sucks about having family in the industry because now you're like, yo, we going to be beefing over, you know what I'm saying?
And then you're going to be by yourself because they're not going to jump.
Well, the only person that I'm going to be totally honest. I don't fucking talk to my cousins like that. I don't talk to John and Bow Wow, John and fucking Bart like that. You know, I was kind of hurt. You know what I'm saying? I love my cousin John to death, but I was kind of hurt. I'm like, wow, you coming on caffeine. You know what I'm saying? And you interviewing this nigga like he's somebody, but that's his show. That's his show. So, you know, I can get the Unabomber on my shit. I hope everybody's happy.
Not the Unabomber.
So at the end of the day, I'm like, I honestly, I do my best as a raptivist, but a lot of these niggas that are out here now that are sitting there talking about Nipsey inspired them, Nipsey would never do half of this fucking shit.
And matter of fact, Nipsey probably would have distanced himself further and further away from you guys.
Oh, speaking of Nipsey, rest in peace, Nip.
Rest in peace.
I found this.
Damn, how do you go from rest in peace, Nip, to start chuckling?
No, this is about Nipsey though. I found this video on YouTube, just, you know, chilling. And, you know, there's no more, you know, they're taking down all these conspiracy videos and shit. But I found one video. This guy broke it down as to why Nipsey got killed. And oh my God, when he was sitting there explaining, you know, about this particular chick that's in the mix of all this, the way that he described this chick, this dude has thousands of followers, right? I wrote a comment. I said, yo, you didn't have to describe this bitch like that. And he was like, I had to. The way he went in, he was like, look, and you know, he has like one of those deep seductive voices. He's like, now you mean to tell me that this nigga got killed over this ugly bitch?
Damn.
This bitch don't look like she had a perm in years. I said, yo, this dude went in, but I got to send you the video. Don't even worry about all the other like Illuminati conversation. Just listen to how he describes shit. I had to follow. I subscribed. I said, let me subscribe.
That's terrible.
No doubt, Philo.
He's leaving.
URL. which we came to a resolution about that.
Today's Monday. What are
I-
y'all trying to do? Like run the whole week? Y'all need to pick a day and stick with it.
I spoke to these caffeine TV people and told them my thoughts about that.
Y'all are really killing us, man. Good Lord.
We still got people in the building, but you know,
And shout out to y'all, but y'all doing way too goddamn much.
I went off on them, you know, and you could tell they were a little bit nervous because I said, look, I just want to know one thing. I said, is this caffeine TV? Is this specifically for battle rap content? They were like, no, they wrote in all caps. No, this is for gaming and podcasting. And I said, okay, but, I was like, no shade to, you know, URL. I know that y'all bought them. So you're going to utilize the platform to push your investment. I use big words. I use $50 words with these.
Look at you, $50 words. Go, girl.
I said, y'all really, you know, need to be honest with me. I said, or else I could be building, you know, my show on Twitch where it's fair. Oh, no. They wrote in all caps. We definitely do not throttle the streams. We do not, you know, I was like, okay. And I even asked Pigstand. I said, yo, and they told me, maybe it's your connection. But I do understand what you are saying. I said, okay, as long as y'all get it, that's all that matters. They agree with me and disagree with me at the same time, which is cool. But I do
At least they were professional about it.
Well, yeah, the caffeine was professional about it, but I did tell them on some real shit. You know, I said, just like y'all pay money for advertising, so do we. So if you can give us like some sort of like schedule, I was like, can you give me dates and when you got these events so I can make sure that I don't cam up? And they were so offended by that.
I mean, because you got to understand, and I'm sure you sent them receipts of a show that we do prior to a battle and then the day of the battle. Like our numbers, and not to brag because it's not about that, but on a non-battle event night, we lit, we up. But then it's like the next day they got an 8 p.m. time slot right at the top of our show or in the middle of our show, and we're dropping connection. She gets kicked off like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Our numbers are way low. Viewership is way low because our viewers, and shout out to y'all, a lot of them are battle rapper heads. They like battles.
I've said if this was a show talking about battle rap, we would be number fucking one.
So
We would be number one. You know, and a part of me feels like I was like, I came, you know,
I'm not that well versed to talk about it, so.
Some people have asked me, well, why did you come to Caffeine TV if that's the case? I said, because music.
First of all, I would have been offended you asked me a question like that. Like,
oh, you know, I was offended at first, but then I said, I understand why they asked me. You know, I was like, okay, the only reason why I came to Caffeine was because it was different. You know, it was new. I didn't have to worry about saving a live stream. It's in more of real time, and you know anybody could watch it in the browser. So I was like, that's pretty cool. But if I would have known that, you know, I'm in a battle mode with URL battles and shit, you know, then I would have said, okay, I'm gonna go to Twitch. But the only thing I don't like about Caffeine is, you know, the payout is not really that great. It's not really that great. And then there's too many rules. You know, I don't know if y'all are on the Discord, but there's too many rules. They tell you what games you can stream. And, you know, I'm like, bitch, if I want to stream The Sims for 24 fucking hours,
you should be able to do so.
Why is it a problem? Oh, because this month I'm like, okay, y'all, I'm out of this fucking Discord server.
Because this month, what you mean? I'm not jumping on every new game y'all have.
But I will say, when I said to the dude, I'm like, yo, I haven't asked for a verification badge, even though I should have one. And I also get caffeine rewards. You know, what else? The caster program. So I was like, so you can't sit there and tell me that I'm not consistent or whatever, because I wouldn't have those things.
True.
But it is what it is, you know. I just feel moving forward, which I had said, I'm going to be on here gaming. Look, my eyes are watering because I almost choked to death. I'm going to be gaming on here during the day. Well, arrogant, you know what's crazy? YouTube, they're demonetizing everything.
A lot of content creators are being demonetized. Is it demonetized? Yeah, demonetized.
That's why I got Daily Motion.
And
because
some of their content is not even like unsuitable. It's like, I don't want to call it wholesome, but it's not adult content. It could be something as simple as makeup tutorials and how to close a lace front. It could be stuff like that.
But what it is that, for instance, you see how Gina runs in here? Now, let's say when I did the upload and it says, are there any children in this video? I'm like, no. Oh, I would be demonetized in a minute because, bitch, you lied.
And there's a kid right there.
For 2 seconds. I mean, that's the shit that they're doing. So that's why
YouTube is reaching out more to the children because the children are at home more. The whole social distancing, learning, that whole bit. And of course, kids like Gina's age gravitate to YouTube for everything. But you have a YouTube Kids section.
You do.
So why should I have to keep going on editing each video? Is this audience 17 and over? Duh.
Ridiculous. No, but here's one thing I will say. YouTube is full of shit. Because here I am scrambling eggs. Gina's watching. I mean, I'm paying attention to my kid, obviously. And, you know, she's watching some shit on YouTube. And then, you know, I'm scrambling the eggs and shit. I go to pour it in the pan. And I hear, "Are you fucking crazy?" I was like, "What are you watching?" She goes, I don't know how I got here. I said,
she's on that weird side of YouTube.
this was a kid show.
Oh, wow.
This was a kid show.
Can't be. Not with that language.
I blocked that motherfucker.
Oh, my God.
I was so upset. You know, and then she looked at me, though. She was so like disgusted. You know, she thinks she's a teenager. She goes, I mean, I know it was a curse word, but I wouldn't say it.
Well, at least she knows she wouldn't say it.
I'm like,
she's smart enough to know that A, I can identify this as a curse, and 2, I know better than to say it.
Yeah,
but she's only one child.
Only one kid.
She's only
Can
one
you
child.
imagine how many kids that are being ignored, and they're just sitting here laughing at F-bombs and shit. That's why even for myself, like with a lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing next year, you know, I'm going to definitely be taking it down a notch. Because I realized, I said, damn, I kind of curse a lot. You know, I sent my my mom and my aunt lavish. All I texted them was, and listen, guys, here's a trick. You want your family to listen to your music or watch your music videos, don't tell them what it is. Just send it to them and write as a caption, keep an open mind. That's it. And they will watch that shit. So I sent it to my mom and my aunt. They don't ever listen to my music. They just not into that shit. So I sent it to them and I said, keep an open mind. Man, listen. The critiques I got. My mom is not really a person that critiques shit, but she was writing to me in all caps. Oh my God, I love it. You did this? And I said, yeah. The animation? Yeah. Well, who's the song by? I said, I made the song. And she was just in shock. I was like, yeah. My aunt, same thing. She was in shock. So I'm like, don't go to your family and say, hey, Mom, I got a new song out. Just be like, keep an open mind.
I didn't show my mom. I hadn't shown her yet, but I probably will after the show. She probably gonna call us a bunch of nuts. Hey, that's fine with me.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that as long as that shit trash. No. I'll accept that. But yeah, like I said, towards the end of the show, I will preview. Uh,
Yeah. So
I will preview. as well.
me and 759. I kid you not. Can you please explain to them this recording process, please?
Oh my God! So
Mind you,
I
I'm in New York.
and I'm in Virginia.
Okay. We did a whole session together. Please explain to the class how we did this shit.
She said, "Explain to the." All right, so Pete, y'all know, she rocks with GarageBand. I dabble with it here and there, but I'm team, FL Studio for life. But as of mid-September, I hadn't made a beat at all. Like I was pretty much on the way out the door when it comes to making beats. I hadn't made shit. I still got folders full of stuff I hadn't touched. And so after I saw Minx post a little trash can, no. After I see her post Lavish, I'm like, yo, that's a little bop. So I'm getting the juices going. Pause. And then little trash can came up, and I'm like, So when Minx said, hey, we're going to do an EP together, I wasn't expecting this at all. So Minx and I, can I tell him? But okay, so she's like, yeah, tell him. So Minx and I, aka Little Trash Can and Sam the Scam, we got a collab called Invest in Yourself. I did the beat and she did her thing. When I tell you, I made that beat in less than 15 minutes. Because I was just so, I was inspired. I was hyped. I was like, yo, we should really do this. I made the beat in 15 minutes. Sent it to her via iCloud and all this other stuff. I've never sent a project through iCloud on my iPad at all. I guessed on how to do that. I said, let me know when you get it. She said, got it. 20 minutes go by. Bing. I checked my iPad. Modified by Minx. I said, okay, let's see what she did. So she did the hook. She sent the verse, but I didn't see the verse the first time. I saw the hook. I said, okay. So I'm writing around the hook and listen, you know how we do in the studio. We listen to the instrumental like 80 times. And all I was doing was a 16. She ended up doing an 8, which, it went. Her verse was supposed to be first. My verse was second, but I had put my verse first and I sent it back to her. She said, my verse didn't come with. I said, no. She said, well, let me see if I can add it. So she slid my verse to the side. She added her verse, sent it back in about 5 minutes. We created the song, ladies and gentlemen, in about maybe 45 minutes, which is a record breaker for me. Because I've never done a collab like this from start to finish. And after she sent it back to me, I had to reline up some things because I don't know why, but when you send the project, some stuff is like out of whack. The hook isn't where it's supposed to be. So I'm like painstakingly chopping and splitting the tracks and trying to make it fit the way it's supposed to. So by the time I got through with what I was doing, because I was not going to re-record the rough cut that I did at first, I said, no, I'm gonna take that back out. I'm gonna take that out. We finished that shit and she sent it to me, like the full finished project, in 45 minutes. And that was Invest in Yourself by Lil Trash Can and featured by Sam the Scam.
Yes. I will definitely say, this entire project.
Sidebar. This is me rapping this song. Both of these songs, by the way, it's not my voice that you're hearing. Minx raps her naturally, but it's not. I had to modify my voice.
In order to sound like a dude, I have to rap with my chin to my chest like this.
You just didn't do the cheat code like I did?
Nah.
Oh.
I wanted people to still like feel the vibe from Little T.
And see, that's why I'm unable to do the skits and stuff like you're doing, because that would mean I would have to pretty much do how I did Pandemic Money.
Hold on.
That's just what's going to be kind of hard to do.
Okay, so let me see what y'all talking about.
What y'all talking about?
God complex. I do believe God exists in all of us. Arrogant the Hood says today's math, knowledge, culture, born, power / truth. I love that. God doesn't exist in all of us. Yes, we are like gods. Jesus said that in that Bible.
In that book people read.
Yeah. I was surprised when I was in church and they said that. Jesus says, "Are ye not all gods?" And I'm like,
How do you know he said that?
yeah, that was the first thought. Then I said, it hit my head. I said, yo, if I am a woman, right, and I have my man, and there is no other woman in the world, how can I be jealous of other women? Same thing with what the Bible says. God is a very jealous God. Don't worship any other gods besides me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're the only God,
Okay, we digress. That's neither here nor there, and this ain't that type of show. Because we will be opening Pandora's box. We will be here all night, and sister got to get up at 6 a.m. So we're not going to be delving into that.
I am a goddess. I am and I'm not used to y'all calling me a queen yet. I'm still like, it's weird.
Queen Minx, but
It's weird. I feel so weird.
Cringy.
They'd be like, peace, queen. I'm like,
What
where are
did
the
you say?
rubies?
What did you say?
Where are the rubies?
Give me all the jewels.
The rose bearers.
So while we don't have a release date for this EP yet, this is basically a parody EP that we're doing. And I don't know how long we're going to be doing this, but
God complex. Yes. That's exactly why one of my verses I had said in the first rap song I ever did, I said, I am not Akeem, I'm Jaffe Joffa. When I put it down, I don't need a coaster. So that's why, I love that movie, Coming to America.
My son works. That's my shit.
I see Mufasa when I hear him, yo. I don't hear no other.
Simba. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Let's get into these topics real quick. I got CNN going on right now, and of course they just did the whole electoral college vote, and yeah, we know what's going on.
Are they gonna stop bothering us about these election results when it comes to posting shit now?
Nope, because old boy's still trying to.
Even though they did say he's going to be the last president in those crazy books, but continue.
All right. So, I mean, how do you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in recounts in each of these states that you demand a recount, and you lost every single case? I think he's lost about 45. He lost a lot. The Supreme Court is laughing at this dude like, yo, when will he just give up and lose?
He's really treating those pardons like clubhouse invites.
Oh, he's handing them out to everybody that don't deserve one.
Well, his kids are going to get one.
Rudy probably get one. He already gave out one to what's that boy name? Michael Flynn.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just here. You get one. Like Oprah, you get a pardon. You get a pardon. Everybody gets a pardon. But he can't pardon himself, and he does not realize that. I mean, but yeah, so they just wrapped up the whole electoral college votes, and I think it was 380 something to 320 something, or whatever the case might have been, but we pretty much knew how that was going to go.
Right. Well, that's
wow.
Between that, I mean, because I think I'm over the election, man. I'm more concerned about this damn vaccine now.
Yeah, they shipped them out to all 50 states. That was quick. And they also started handing out those vaccines to certain hospitals. I believe they're going for your healthcare workers, nursing homes first. As it stands right now, it's not mandatory, and which is, I mean, I just need a little more assurance. I need a little more information. Um, I need like how you judge presidents on the first 100 days. Give me 100 days. Do your research, collect your data, let us know what's going on. If the benefit outweighs the risk and you have successful vaccines, then maybe more people will be on board. As it stands right now, I'm not down with that because A, what happens, God forbid, if someone gets that vaccine and without having all of their shit together, there's a side effect that they hadn't come across, and that person ends up with that side effect, some type of allergy or some type of swelling. All these medicines and vaccines got some type of side effect.
I'm more
So
concerned about one of the side effects that I still can't find if this was sometimes it's like you need Snopes, but then again, you don't. The one person that got the vaccine and then one of the side effects, they said, they killed God. I don't feel God anymore. That's the one that bothers me.
I mean,
I always say, again, not to be biblical and shit, I do think a lot of things were written in inspiration because I'm like, y'all believe in Nostradamus, but y'all don't believe in, somebody else that probably had visions, I just don't feel like this is a spiritually good thing because of some of the particles that are in it. You got nanobots in that shit. And people like, I was arguing with some dude on my Instagram. Well, not really arguing. He was arguing with himself because I made my mind. I ain't gonna sit there. Look, I love everybody, but we're all gonna have differences. Even, me and 759 have differences, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna sit there and fillet her, and try to destroy her. I'm like, you believe what you believe, I believe what I believe, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna do me, and there are no bunk beds and caskets. So
that's that checked.
I feel like, again, spiritually, this has been a crazy year for a lot of people. A lot of people are feeling different, indifferent. I don't think that this is something safe for spiritualists like myself because of that particular, conversation that they said. I don't feel God anymore. And it's like, it's weird because I know what that means. I sense what that means. You're being disconnected. What is in this vaccine that is making people feel disconnected from reality?
Mhm.
And are they possibly turning us into some fucking Terminator shit? Like, I think that they really are trying to turn us into robots.
See, I
Nanobots. I mean, and the dude that was in my comments, I was very nice. When you try to be nice, these are why these skits come, because people have to understand how I'm seeing this in my head. You know how sometimes like you'll say something, and I try to stay away from 3 subjects on my pages: religion, politics, and science. God Complex says, do you think this is a similar conversation when the flu vaccine came out? No, because the thing about the flu vaccine that I've always felt that if I didn't take the flu shot, I was good. I take the flu shot, I'm on my deathbed. I'm in the hospital for days. They don't know what's wrong. Test after test after test. I'm like, yo, what's going on with my body? They're like, we have to run more tests.
And see, that's one of my main concerns. They say that the flu vaccine is not the live virus. However, a lot of people do get sick after receiving the flu shot. So it's like, okay, well, if that's the case, why are y'all so quick to roll this vaccine out and you don't have all your ducks in a row yet? You have no research. You have nothing to go by. Y'all just plugging everybody, just bloop, bloop, bloop.
But that's the thing. Vaccines take anywhere from 10 to 15 years to develop.
And that's what we know.
So I'm saying to myself, that Bill and Melinda Gates, man,
My mom asked the same question. She was like, "Yo, why is Bill Gates always at the forefront of this thing? He probably got a sizable investment in this vaccine.
Of course he did.
So if there's a successful trial, he gets a big ass payout. That's why."
What's up, Sean? First time here. Sean says,
Welcome.
Sean says, I don't think they did enough tests to roll out the vaccine. God complex. And you would just write it again because my shit disappeared. You're talking about the flu epidemic. None of us were old enough to remember. What?
Probably the Spanish flu in 1918. That's probably what he's talking about.
Yeah, but back then they didn't have any plans to enslave us. It didn't matter if you were black, white, purple, or green. At this point, they're like,
Right.
"Hey, you're broke."
But what got me about this whole thing is while they got the news cameras of all these nurses, putting on the gloves and this that, and the third, you got
Why?
people sitting in a chair.
Why?
The first person they injected, and I'm not trying to be that person, but I'm going to proceed to be this person.
A black nurse.
And she rolls up her sleeves in anticipation, and they rubbing her arm with the alcohol swab, and all. And she's like, "For
Oh, but
what?"
you know what's funny? There was a nurse on Twitter that said, "Bitch, that's the flu vaccine." I would think a nurse that knows what these vials look like would know that this is
My point exactly. Why are you sitting there like a damn cymbal monkey? Like you
The
just did
bottom
something.
the bottom line of this whole shit. Definitely prefacing of what Grizzy had said. They are more adamant on pushing a vaccine rather than saying, eat right, boost up your immune system,
Mm-hmm.
stop smoking, stop doing drugs, drink more water, alkaline, and drink some fucking sea moss.
And now all of a sudden everybody's on a CMOS kick. I see y'all out there. I
Yeah,
see
and
y'all.
not all sea moss is good. That's the other thing too. A lot of these dudes that, all of a sudden decided I'm going to get in the sea moss shit.
You know why?
Nah.
Because they were following Wallow. And every day Wallow goes on Instagram and puts up his little blend that he does, and he's listening to some music and rapping along with the music. And he's putting like globs of sea moss and some kale and blueberries and some other crazy shit, and he's blending it in a Nutrisystem joint, the little bullet, and he's sitting there rapping. What did you just say? Life imitates art. So when you see someone popular doing it, now everybody wants to do it when you should have been doing it from jump.
See that, and that's why, like, a lot of people, especially during this pandemic, which is very surprising. A lot of people that I'm like, yo, it's like people I would have never thought would get it, got it, and the shit is hitting closer and closer to home. And that's why my ass, literally, like, as much as I love my family, and that's another skit that I plan on fucking doing. The whole, like, hey, I'm having a get together. Do you want to come through? And you're like, nah, I'm good. I got to stay home. I don't want to be around nobody during the pandemic at this time. And they're looking at you like you just said, look, at night, I put my head in the fucking blender and I just try my best not to push the on button. And they look at you like, you know that this is all fake, right? I'm like, Godspeed.
Yeah, no, I take this very seriously, and I just cannot and will not, because there she go, there's that bitch, there she go,
Melinda?
No, the one that just got the shot, and she's like, yeah,
Yeah, I see it any day now. It's gonna be like that scene from Thriller.
Everybody's doing the freeze frame,
sunken in and shit.
Anyway, yeah, I've been working closely, with residents who may or may not be, positive and all that. So I have to take extra steps, extra precautions. I have to get swabs every week. I have to do all this, and to keep those tests as negative as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta stay away from folks. It's no funny business. I love y'all to death, but we got a new generation of kids coming up, and the last thing I need to do is hug and kiss on a baby. And next thing you know, she's sick, he's sick.
Right.
And it's like,
And the kids are getting it too. Whether y'all,
oh yeah.
they don't advertise it like they should. But
Lynchburg City Schools has decided to cease all in-person schooling to go back to remote classes. There was a parent who had voiced her opinion on the whole thing. She says her daughter is like falling behind because you can't keep up with the curriculum. And
okay.
it's also rough on the parents because they have to work around these kids being home now. This was like their last week before winter break. And now that they were being told, okay, well, we had a certain plateau that once we hit that plateau, we're gonna cease operations. And also the transportation, the bus drivers, half of their fleet tested positive, and they had a bus driver pass away due to COVID-19 complications allegedly. So, I mean, what can you do?
God Complex says it's tough. Some of these teachers aren't really communicating with us.
And I was talking to a parent at work one day, and she said, her kids' parents, her kids' teachers, rather, I'm sorry. She keeps up with the teachers, and they do a good job of, sending them emails. Your son, your daughter's doing well in this, needs a little work with this. But not all teachers are going to put that extra mile and put in that effort to really make sure that the kids are getting the content the way they're supposed to. And you have some kids who are bored. They're not being challenged enough.
Speaking of teachers, did you see that beautiful video of the students that surprised their teacher on Zoom?
Mm-mm.
Yo, I don't cry over reels or TikToks,
Nah,
but
neither do I.
shit really took me out.
She said,
Okay.
out.
I had tears falling. I said, yeah, it must be that time of the month coming because I don't cry over shit like this.
Damn onions.
So the teacher comes on the screen and all the kids have their cameras off. So he's an old guy. He's like, oh, so is this what we're doing today, guys? So, are we turning off the cameras today? Okay. So he's sitting there, all the screens are black, and he's just like, oh, well, I guess I'll be teaching to people that don't want to turn their screens on. So one girl comes on and she goes, Mr. So-and-so, we just wanted to say something. So one by one, the cameras were coming on and they had the big signs that said, thank you. It was just so sweet. He started
Oh,
crying and shit. Look, I'm all teary. He started crying and he's like, oh, well, I thank you guys. You guys don't understand. Teachers, I wanted to be a teacher, maybe someday in the future. You guys don't understand. I used to love, when I was a kid, my teachers used to think there was something wrong with me. Because every end of the school year, who was the only bitch crying? I'm going to miss you, Mr. Colmar. They're like, damn, the fuck?
we were throwing water balloons at our teachers. We did not give a fuck.
Well, I loved my teachers. And, one of the things, when I went to Catholic school, my grandmother taught us about, being appreciative of their time. Because,
They are severely underpaid and overworked.
Right. God Complex just said that, underappreciated and underpaid.
Mm-hmm.
And every year, Christmas time, my grandmother, when she went, she used to make gift baskets for our teachers. And all the other kids were looking at, oh, you're a suck ass. I'm like,
Not a suck ass. What is
look, we got to see each other in church, bitch.
You will see me.
You
Yeah.
will see. You know?
Yeah, my mom was a teacher for 18 years. Definitely she's had dealt with some moody ass parents, but she loved her job and she loved the kids that she taught. And it was preschool and all, and the kids really liked her. To this day, they're like grown, and if they see her, they still call her by her maiden name, which is like so weird. And they're like 8 feet tall and coming up and hugging her. And she's like all short and everything. And and it's just, after all that time, they still remember her, and they come up when we used to hug. You hear me? You just heard me say when we used to hug.
Back
Do
then
do y'all remember hugging?
you could be able to hug your teacher back then. Today that's a federal charge.
Oh shit. But yeah, these teachers and then a lot of them, depending on which school system that they're in, a lot of their materials come out of their budget, which they don't have. A lot of them paying out of pocket for materials, and some are buying school supplies
With their own,
with their own money for children who can't afford a pack of pencils.
and I will say Minx Radio did donate this year when the pandemic first started. There was a teacher out in Texas that was, on Twitter, and they created like a support group, and
Yo, I'm mad at the way they are just jamming these needles in people's arms. Like they're not being just, I'm sorry.
so I really, at the time, I didn't like donating to anything because everything's a fucking scam online. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
this might be a segue too. But I donated to teachers, funds. What probably wasn't a lot of money, but $50. I mean, do you have $50? That's what I used to tell people. That $50. That's all you gave them. Do you have $50?
$50 was a stack of notebook paper
Right.
from sheets. I mean, not sheets.
And parlay in fucking Five Below.
You
with
can probably ball out at the dollar store. You might be able to find some nice stuff at Staples. I mean, they be having
Dollar
sales and
stores.
stuff.
See, the thing is that when it comes to dollar stores and shit, like, because I've been reading into drop shipping and everything, and how I'm like, so you mean to tell me that instead of paying a full price or something, all they got to do is get like a fucking vendor? Okay, but the segue is that you got another group of people that are underpaid, which is our EMS workers. Okay,
Definitely.
my
Definitely.
sister's an EMS worker, and there was a woman that is she's a paramedic that is on fire because she decided to start an OnlyFans.
Yikes.
Why should that matter?
Okay. How did they know that did she advertise it?
This was, I found out about it because it was trending on Twitter.
Oh.
Paramedic joins OnlyFans, big discussion. Bitch, let me tell you something. When I was working as a receptionist, I had chicks that used to come in at, like, let's say the 12 o'clock to 9. I worked 9 to 5. They worked, let's say 12 to 9, right? So we split the job or whatever. I had 3 stores to manage. So I had this one chick, she used to come in. She was always hyped. I used to sit there like, the fuck? And she used to come in. She'd be like, what's good, Minx? How you doing, girl? How's everything? I'm like, yo, I'm skating on E. I need to go to Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, no, I got you, girl. I'm like, so I asked her, why do you come in at 12? She says, oh, I work at Sue's Rendezvous. I said, doing what? She said, I'm a bartender. I said, you work at a strip club? She goes, no, we don't call it a strip club. She says, but
It's a gentleman's club.
I go there, I do my job. I work from, let's say, 11 to about 2 in the morning, and then I'm here at 10. I mean, at 12. On time. And she was always on time. She was never late, never caused me any problems, nothing like that. But, you got some people that have to work 2 jobs and that type of business. Why do we
Get it how you live. Get it how you live. Do it safely, but get it how you live.
If she wants to start her OnlyFans, as long as she's not wearing or disgracing the uniform.
And what if old girl worked at what did you say the lady worked at? Oh, she has okay. What if she went to Sue's Rendezvous, worked at Sue's Rendezvous? She was like a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Would y'all really give her shit because she's working at a strip club?
That's why I say one of the best businesses to be in as a musician is
she could be a bottle service girl with the sparklers and all this crazy shit. Like,
yeah, she used to show me pictures. She had like her little booby tassels on because I begged her to see them. Are they the red ones today or are they the blue ones today?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was cool with her like that. But she did her thing. But the problem with her is that, towards the end of us working together, when I got pregnant, in my maternity leave, she was getting pissed off with me because she had to come in early. And she's like, yo, I didn't get you pregnant. I said, I wish. No, but I told her like dead ass. I was like, look, it's my, I have doctor's appointments and shit. I got diabetes, so I didn't think it was gonna be like this. So, she was cool about it. But again, I didn't like look down on her because of her side job.
If
Or-
she's able to pay her bills, if she's able to keep a roof, if she's able to eat, that's your grind, honey. Get your money.
I knew dudes that they did DJing. They were bouncers at night.
They might have swung their pickle for a nickel. Who cares? Just get it how you live.
I'm mad that you said that. No, but for real, if I could, I would. You know what I'm saying? But I've never worked 2 jobs. But some people have to.
Some people really have to. And to the EMS worker, or paramedic who had to. We don't know people's reasons. Just because you hear OnlyFans, oh my gosh, it's not Pornhub. Like, relax. She could be
anything.
She could be on OnlyFans showing off her artwork. I know y'all like, yeah, bullshit. But there are other things on OnlyFans other than titties and whatever.
Some people may make some banging ass paintings, but they'll probably do it naked.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I think people need to go back to minding their business.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. And perfect segue. Speaking of minding folks' business, Snoop Dogg, honey, Uncle Snoop, listen. For the man who rapped the song "Ain't No Fun If the Homies Can't Have None," you had something to say about WAP?
He did?
He said he said he doesn't agree with the song. He encourages women to have privacy and leave things to the imagination. And Offset, for once in his damn life, stuck up for his wife Cardi and for Meg and said, hey dog, stay out of women's business. If men can rap about the shit they rapping about, then women should have that same right. Mind your business. Don't listen to it. Move on. I understand Snoop went through a little awakening while in Jamaica smoking up all the trees. If you hadn't seen it, it's called Reincarnation, where he turns from Snoop Dogg to Snoop Lion. But yeah, all I saw was a bunch of weed smoke. Snoop, mind your business, dog. I mean, I mind your business.
And then men get mad when I say that. I say I don't think a lot of these conversations that men put themselves into, it's not really their place. If you don't like WAP, I don't like WAP. I just don't like the structure of the song. I would have structured it differently. That's the only reason why I don't like it. This is not the message, but why can't women talk about sex? Why can't women glorify their vag? Why can't women make music about that? I mean, y'all make music about, if that P word stinks and all that shit.
Where do you see my
And then slob on the knob.
The corn on the cob.
Like, why is it okay? And this is what makes me mad when I say, because you guys already know. I just don't. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, right? I believe in privacy, right? Privacy is one of the most important things on the planet. If you're putting your whole life out there, you're giving yourself to people that can judge you at any point and use anything you put out there against you. But you're talking about music. There's no rules in music.
Not anymore.
Technically, there's no rules in music.
And like I tell my mom sometimes, when it comes to this era of music, and Snoop is 50. So this music is not for him specifically. It's not for his age group. So while I get the gripe, you're still in women's business. And excuse me, once again, this music is not for you.
It's not in the demographic. And first of all,
because when he was 21, 22, he was doing Gin and Juice.
Yeah,
ain't no fun. Bitches ain't shit. Like, he did songs like that when he was 21 and 22, but he's like, now I'm an older man. There's some things I'd rather see. Well, go look up Dionne Warwick videos. Go look up Tina Turner if that turns you on. Go look at old Whitney Houston videos. Like, do something, but stop complaining about this era of music as if you can do anything to stop what's gonna happen. Because it's gonna happen.
I'm not gonna front though. There was a video.
And didn't he just have a song called Sexual Eruption? Come on, bro. Not just had a song, but
An eruption and seduction.
like, did you not have a song called Sexual Eruption? And then you want to sit there and talk about some WAP leaves nothing to the imagination? Bruh, sit down. Smoke your weed. Stay out of women's business. Period.
They just, you know what? I just think at the bottom line is that men want us, and I hate to put it in these terms, but it's true. They just want us to suck and fuck and be quiet
And go in the kitchen and make them a sandwich.
and make babies.
Y'all asked for too damn much.
But Grizzy had dropped a song the other day. Another one. I was like, what the fuck? First of all, I know that his music is hot, but I didn't know it was that hot.
And shout out to Grizzy, though.
Because this song that he dropped about, I don't know if you saw it, but it was about like Bart Simpson. And
Yeah, I saw part of the video. Yeah.
did you hear the song?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I had to sit back for a minute because I said, I can't say that I have a top 5. I can't say that I have a top 10. But, you know, it did give me Cole vibes.
If there is a list, he's definitely on it.
He is, honestly, he is probably one of the most slept on artists on the planet. I think that he's, his content is what's keeping him back, though. If he was rapping about slapping bitches and hoes and tricks and shit,
Oh my gosh.
he would have been famous already. I personally like Grizzy, and I'm gonna send him this clip too. I know when he recorded Controversy 4, I think he was actually giving up the whole face paint shit. Because I was around that era when Grizzy was always in face paint. And I liked him because I was like, my favorite movie is The Crow. So he gave me The Crow vibes. I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. And I just thought he was just a blogger. You know, I even wrote to him. I said, I just thought that you was just a nigga that just complained about everything. But, it was complaints that were needed to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, then I tapped into the musical artistry of yourself. And now it made more sense why he was blogging. And, well, he says blogging, but I say vlogging. He was doing his little rants and dropping songs and comparing his music to the stuff that he's about what he talks about. He's not saying it for clout. And I told him already, I said to him that I wanted to have an interview. The interview that I have with him is going to be in person. So, we're scheduling that. I told him this could not be a Zoom type shit. I got to be in the same room as him. So I told him, I said, yeah. And then after we do the podcast and shit, it's going to be live and all that. I'm going to bust his ass in Tekken. I told him that.
Yeah, because he's passionate about Tekken as well.
I told him, I said that this will be,
He just can't win quietly.
He can't win quietly, and we'll see if he loses quietly. He's like, all right.
Like, yo, you're trash. How many times I told you you're trash? Like, all right, relax. I lost. You got it.
That's exactly where Mixed Radio is definitely going. Is implementing the gaming shit too. So yeah.
But I do give props to Grizzy. The passion he puts behind his art. The fact that he's carrying this, he's really representing his brand to the fullest, as he should, as an indie artist. And even being knee deep in this whole scandal of scams, he's still managing. It's like a quicksand effect. No matter how much shit he steps in, he managed to pull himself back up. He's able to make music to, address it. He does his blogs with no problem.
He cracks me up with that. We got time for another
motherfucking blog.
I'll be ready for it. I'm like, the slow motion is coming. Blow.
And one day he didn't do the slow motion, and I'm like, blow. Oh.
That's when you know that he's really fed up. He's like, yo, listen to this shit. I'm like, oh, here we go. I know he got offended by some dumb motherfucker in his comments. And I was actually surprised somebody had asked a question that I was going to ask him. They asked him, what music, when you do your blogs, what is the music in the background? And that's when he said, oh, this is off a particular song on controversy, blah, blah, blah. I was like,
Advertising.
you smart.
Very, very.
He's a smart dude. And I use my beats too. Like I use my beats for a lot of my rants and shit. So, definitely shout out to him. He's a good hardworking artist, and whether he blows up or not, he's famous in my head.
Hold on a second. Let me turn my phone down again.
And that's not because of the blue check. It's just because, you know what? I feel like he's like my brother from another mother.
Yeah, I've yet to. Let's see.
Already know what time it is. It's time for a mother fucking blog. Now, peep this. I guess academics decided to join Clubhouse, and they gave him a welcoming party. You sure
Right.
got his
They really
welcoming
did.
party. Now, you got mad people in there. I couldn't even get on the Clubhouse app because there's so much people. Well, not on the app, but I couldn't get in the room because there's so much people in there. Now, basically, what people are arguing about with academics is his platform and how he uses it.
You come in here acting like you're the biggest rapper on earth. Calm down, my brother. Let me just calm you down. You might be the biggest in here, but calm down, okay? You made a statement and said I was cancer as big as a rapper you think you are, nigga. I'm just came nothing changed, though. Like, you don't mean what you think. You know that.
Yeah.
You already
Yeah. So
And that was Meek Mill arguing with academics.
academics.
And now I got mad people hitting me on the DMs like, look, Migs, you got any Clubhouse invites? You got any left? Listen, this is what y'all don't get. And I told 2 artists this shit already, and I'm going to be very honest about this shit.
And I tried to get somebody in with a video clip. Apparently, I couldn't screen record the shit.
Nah. Can't.
They made
Um,
sure of that.
The thing is, if I invite you into Clubhouse, my name, I could show y'all my name. It says, endorsed by whatever the fuck, right? Now, if you go on Clubhouse and I don't know you from Adam and I give you an invite, and then you decide one day there's a bitch in the chat and she's just like, what you're saying is not correct and I don't want to hear that. And he's like, fuck you, bitch. I said what I said. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to report you. Everybody report this nigga. Guess what happens? Not
You
only
get blocked.
does he get deleted off the app, I get removed because I invited this. Okay. This is the importance of what y'all have to understand, cosigns. Now, I've invited people that I know personally that I know is going to flourish on the app. But if you're going to call me or hit me up and ask me for an invite just because you want to get tea and you want to get into the gossip, then don't even ask me for nothing. That's not what this app is for. And speaking of, I got into it on Reddit and still going on Reddit because of a situation that somebody had wrote, which I'm going to read real quick. And I'm going to read y'all my answer and why me and this dude keep going back and forth. Right? So this dude wrote on Reddit a complaint. His complaint is about the app. So let's read the complaint. He says, and I'm going to say his name or her name or its name. Ballet is hard. That's the name of the username.
Okay.
So Ballet is hard says, anyone else think Clubhouse is losing sight of what it used to be? I feel like every day I go on Clubhouse now, there are less and less productive rooms. They put productive in quotes. In my opinion, I think Clubhouse originally started as a great place for professionals across a variety of industries to connect and network. Now I think it's starting to lose sight of that. While there are still beneficial chats I've had the pleasures of joining, what's the deal with these moan rooms, confession, dirty question rooms, and drunk talk? I'm all for some laid back conversation aside from talking industry, but I know so many people who have abandoned the app because people are starting to treat it like Omegle. I don't know about you, but I'm not in high school anymore. I'm not on this app to create drama and make a fool out of myself. I'm here to learn and grow from so many valuable people. I love Clubhouse, don't get me wrong. I love being able to talk only via audio, but this app is getting into the wrong hands, and I can tell it's going to go downhill if someone doesn't take control of it, right? Here's my answer. In other words, too many black people are on the app. This was the same complaint from Vine before the app was killed. It was the same complaint from Musical.ly before they rebranded as TikTok to appeal to a more Caucasian audience. Whenever there is a lot of black presence, that's when the app begins to lose sight of its originality. I'm just stating facts as a black user. So,
there is a lot of black content creators on here.
and they decided to come back into the ring, and they wrote back, I'm not clocking black people using the app. I also don't think an app turning black is a bad thing. If that's what you've interpreted from my post, maybe you should reevaluate some things. I'm entirely open to anyone using the app, but I have a problem with people misusing the app. It doesn't matter if they are white or black. In fact, I've seen both. My post wasn't a matter of race, whether you believe it or not. I could simply care less. And I replied back, no, that sounds like you were deflecting. When they rolled out more invites, there was a surge of people of color that came onto the app. The majority of the trending rooms are topics that people of color speak on. If you want a full business experience, then hang out on LinkedIn. If the app was being misused, then the creators would enforce rules that make people like you feel comfortable being around people of color.
What a read. I mean, and there are some dope topics on here, and this is all based on who you follow. So you have, for instance, survivors of music journalism, is the industry fucked? You got
Oh my God.
you got something called you got a page called TV and Film. I'm looking for black representation, where I guess they're discussing the lack of. Establishing your brand in marketing. Meet the managers. They're doing rap battles, UK versus which Grizzy was a part of yesterday.
Yeah, I heard.
They're doing Real Housewives of Potomac, when they're talking about the show. The myths of Instagram verification growth. Manifestation Monday, how manifestation differs from prayer. Faith and femininity. Like, it's a lot of dope topics. It's all based on who you follow.
Exactly.
So if you're running into a whole bunch of ratchet shit, then guess what? You're following those ratchet ass people.
You curated that. And I literally sat one day on Twitter. I'm looking at my Twitter files. I'm like, man, this motherfucker's stupid. Mute. Man, this is dumb. Mute.
I love that mute button. Oh my gosh.
And then it occurred to me, I followed these people.
Yeah.
So I can't be mad at what they're writing. Maybe I should just mute myself.
Yeah.
But that is the truth. Your whole, when you join an app from the jump, you are at 0 and you are only seeing what is being on the Explorer, what is popular, what's trending.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, it's almost like a real, like, when you're born, right? You're born with a clean slate, just like these apps. The moment you start picking up on shit and people and following people that are negative and all that, your timeline is going to be negative. So you're the reason why your timeline is the way that it is. So instead of being upset about it, you got to change how you are following people. Don't follow people just because they tell you to follow them back. There's a lot of people that follow me.
And I was just about to say, hey guys, if you're on Clubhouse, follow me.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like I don't, like, there was an artist that was mad because I didn't follow them back. And I told them on some real shit the reason why I didn't follow them back. I don't like your content. So why am I going to follow you if all you're doing is pointing guns and shit at the camera? I don't want to see that. Change up what you're posting.
You already know.
Yep. Sorry. I keep forgetting to turn this damn phone down. My fault.
But that's just what it is. I mean, I know who I'm following, who's following me. Everybody wants to have all these thousands and thousands and thousands of followers. Nope. Not after this week's fiasco. I want to know who's following me. So here's a trick. if you don't want anyone to say any dumb shit in your comments, definitely go into your settings on Instagram and you can actually manually input what the fuck you don't want people to say, or specific trigger words or curse words. So you can do that. You have the power to moderate your comments now. Most people don't know that. And the vanish mode is very dope.
I like that. I like that feature.
That's like, that's a page that they took from Snapchat, but that's cool.
Yeah, I like that feature. No, look, listen to this. Listen to this. I'm scrolling on Instagram. This is an account called the Buzzin' Box _official. Music artist promotion packages now available for aspiring and emerging music artists of all genres, providing a platform to showcase their music singles, EPs, albums, or music videos. Are you an aspiring artist looking to invest in your brand?
Oh my God.
Basic package, you get a featured music promo. Standard package, enhanced music promo. They don't go into detail what that really means. And you get the premium package, which is the works. Once again, doesn't describe what it means.
Scam.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like I've asked people that, recently climbed into my DMs and asked me, hey, viral boost, right? Viral boost, right? I said, what's up? I just wanted to say that your following does not complement your engagement. I said, right, I know. Well, we can help you. I said, well, wait. Why is that? Oh, well, maybe because, you just don't have a good post. They give me all the bullshit. I said, that the hashtags were recently turned off for about 6 weeks, right? Yeah. Okay. They just turned them back on. Why are you here?
Right.
Because this is the thing that I say, if I want to, which I do, I have my own marketplace now. I'm not posting it yet once I drop the discourse and all that shit that I'm working on. But nigga, if I want to buy 10,000 streams, I have my own store. If I want to buy followers, I have my own store. I said this to 3 mofos. I said, why do y'all keep hitting me? You hit me 3 times this week. Oh, well, you're almost on the path to verification. I have my own store. Oh, it can't possibly be a real store. You're not really. I said, when I got finished off the phone with these mofos and blocked them, they wanted to work with me. That's how much you're paying? That's how much you're paying per stream? I'm like, what the fuck did you think this was? I have my own store. Niggas want to buy, if you want to buy streams, likes, followers, engagement, impressions, playlist plays, TikTok engagement, you want to buy TikTok followers, whatever you want to buy, I got it. But I'm not putting everybody onto it. That's the problem. Y'all mofos get too greedy. I ain't doing this publicly. I'm only saying it publicly. Now, if you hit me up and say, Mings, I was watching your show and you said something about I could buy followers from you, then we could talk. But I'm not like these. I have 10 DM bots. I can easily plug them in and say, hit up every fucking rapper in the East Coast or hit up every single rapper in the Bronx and let them know that they can buy followers from me. I could do that. But why? Why? Repeat business. I'm about repetitive business and word of mouth.
Consistency.
Right. My store is going to sell itself. I don't have to advertise my store. I got people already following my store and I don't even know why. So I'm like, I've never advertised. How the fuck does my page have followers? I've never advertised because it popped up with something that they were looking for. Right? Something so simple. And when it drops, y'all are going to laugh when you guys see it. You're going to be like, yo, no wonder you got followers already. And it has a playlist. We have a moderation board. We have a Discord server. We got all that. So I'm like, I don't need your assistance. Nobody needs to go or worry about getting scammed. Y'all see my face. Y'all see that I'm a real person. So I personally, like, I'm at the point in my life, I'm like, let one more of these people pop up in my shit. I'm really going to go on my page and I'm going to show them exactly how they were able to get into this business. Because you know how much I paid to get a marketplace and do all this shit? $1 a month. $1 a month is what I pay. And I can make thousands of dollars a month. So don't let these people like fake you. Because as much as I tell people 10,000 streams on Spotify, how much do you think that might be? Organic streams.
Not much.
10,000 streams. You got these people charging you $25 to $50 for 10,000 streams. You know how much it is? It's $7.30. $7.30. Now, of course, I'm telling you the truth. I'm going to mark that shit up, though. I'm not going to charge you $7.30 because that's my cost. So imagine all these people with these Spotify Unwrapped. I got 1 million streams. 1 million streams.
Do you really?
1 million streams is $730. I'm going to mark that shit up, though.
Womp womp.
You could pay me $950.
And on top of that, is that a legit $750?
Yeah.
And is that a legit number? Like what?
Yeah.
Even if the number was organic, even if the streams were organic, it's just 700.
They can choose. You want the cheap route? I can give you the cheap route, but people want the real route. So I said my marketplace, it's not about fake shit. So you're going to be paying money. You're going to be paying money. You know what I'm saying? Organic costs money. And you got all these people overseas that need money. So what are they making money doing? They're making money by, here's your list for today. These are the 10 songs that you have to hear. These are the 10 YouTube videos you have to watch for at least 1 minute and 50 seconds. They're getting paid to do that. That's why my prices are dirt cheap. So at the end of the day, when you got these mofos coming to you, $50 for 10,000 streams, you tell them that they're full of shit. It's only $7.30.
Womp womp.
I'm telling you guys the truth.
You got.
I'm telling you guys the truth. So I have a list of my services, and I'm not just building just bullshit packages. Like I'm naming them like really interesting, like mango juice, right? So mango juice could be like we have SoundCloud people, right? So people hit me up, they want SoundCloud streams and shit like that. So I call that mango juice. So look, I got you with the SoundCloud. I'll throw in some followers, and I'll maybe throw in 1,000 Instagram followers, all for one price. Right? You win. I win. You win. These people are not going to do that. They are marking their prices up way too heavy. And I've also helped people that wanted to get into the game like me, labels and shit. Oh, I'm charging the shit out of labels to set up their stores.
Cha-ching.
Especially in Georgia. So it's funny. You're a label. You're reaching out to some bullshit Afghanistan-ass country.
Oh, my God.
When you can be hitting up Minx Couture and I can actually set up your store for you. Logo and everything in hand in 24 hours. $500.
And someone who actually knows the market.
And I know the market, yeah. And they send me updates all the time. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, Minx. Thank you. So it's not a matter of faking shit. Everybody's faking shit. Everybody's faking shit. It's not. I got to the point in my life next year, Audius, you can't fake Audius. If I got 24 streams, it's because more people are not on Audius. But when people hit me up today and they say, oh my God, I went on Spotify, I couldn't find Lavish anywhere. Oh, Lavish is only on Audius. We are not doing streaming platforms. If y'all want to stay on the streaming platform, that's cool. But I'm going into cryptocurrency route. I want my crypto money. What's up, Raheem?
What's good? Good. Good.
That's why everything y'all are seeing now that I'm dropping is digital because I'm on a blockchain. I'm the first blockchain artist. You will not find any other artists that are on or releasing music on a blockchain like me. God Complex says I've been working on investing sector of crypto. Crazy vote. Yes, look, I'm heavy into the cryptocurrency shit. Heavy into the cryptocurrency shit. I just sold some sneakers. I sold some virtual fucking sneakers.
I didn't think that was possible.
$200.
Damn.
What are the top 5 that you're in? I only deal right now with Ethereum. I love Ethereum because they have a great OpenSea market. They have a dope marketplace.
Why does that sound like some type of bodily disease?
Ethereum? I know, right? When I first, well, they say, well, it's Ethereum, but I say Ethereum. It sounds.
Of course you're gonna. Of course you're gonna mess it up.
Who corrected me? Fucking podcast Mo. I said Ethereum. He goes, yeah, Ethereum. You mean? I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
You know what I meant. You know what I meant.
But in my Coinbase wallet right now, I'll tell you guys what I've mined so far. Oh my God. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. So, okay. So Bitcoin, I got $6.66 in Bitcoin.
Oh boy.
Ethereum, I have, where did this come from? Oh, okay. Ethereum, I have $24.06. XRP, I have $20.75, and Stellar Lumens, $10.50. And right now, if you guys are interested, if you go to my page, I'm actually been sharing links. You can make $40 just by watching a video on how XRP works. And yeah, I'm making crypto money, and I don't even pay attention to the shit. So yeah, you guys have to get into that. The mining of cryptocurrency. Even if it's like I've said to people on Clubhouse, because they act like they know everything. A lot of people are not interested in learning cryptocurrency because it's boring. It's boring. It's too much, blah 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 blah. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. How did I figure it out? I watched the boring shit, right? So now you guys are gonna get the fun shit. And if you want to learn, I can teach you. I literally taught my aunt. She's in her 60s. I taught my aunt how to sell her artwork on a digital blockchain. And you're talking about, you're talking about someone that my aunt put me on to how to totally mod some Sims. She was doing that on the computer. My aunt, she was making the skins. We're talking about back in 2001. She had the house, she had, the computer version, but
she was doing all the custom content.
She did all. So when I was telling it to her, it resonated. Like she understood what I was talking about. Because, she's like, well, so how would I benefit from this? I sell art. And then I said, they can take your artwork and put it in their digital home. She was like, yeah.
Wow.
Well, how do you think that scene in Lavish with Michael Jackson, that was an actual digital house that somebody built with all Michael Jackson's images?
That's wild. Y'all really got to see that video though, by the way.
I'll probably show it after we get off. God Complex says buy $100 worth of 0.5 crypto and cash out when it hits 300. Imagine if you did it with 1,000. We did it with 1,000, but I left it in there. I don't like cashing it out for some reason. I just like to see it. I watch the stock market and I'm like, should I pull out?
Yeah.
Do I get this bitch pregnant or not?
Pause.
Fuck it. Nah,
see, that's my thing. When I gain, I'm happy. If I start to lose, nope, I cannot afford to go broke. Nope. That's why I don't really do lottery. Like some folks have a science to it. It's not for me. I don't have the luck with it. Because if I lose a scratching ticket, I just lost like $50 million in my mind. No, thank you.
Ah,
I can't afford the risk. That's why I cannot afford the risk.
yeah, that's what they say in stocks and any sort of you know, gambling.
Yeah.
Gotta know your limit.
Yeah. Gotta know
I
the
know
risk.
my
Gotta
limit.
know the limits.
I know my limit. As soon as I start seeing that the little candlestick going down in red, I'm like, oh shit. But I leave it. I leave it. My dad always says, just leave it, let it sort itself out. So I made $10 today. I don't know, God Complex. You know what? The USD coin, I was trying to research on that because I was like, USD coin. That's like regular United States money. I was like, yeah, I got to read into that. Oh, it's backed by the dollar. Oh, yeah, I got to look into that. I just been buying memes and shit. I bought a Pepe meme. That shit's worth $50 now.
Oh, what?
A Pepe, you know, the little frog. I bought it when it was $2.
This is where we're at now. We're buying memes.
We're buying memes. We're selling beats. All of that on the blockchain.
Why did my eye just start twitching? I cannot believe.
Blockchain gang.
Ah.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a chain and it's gonna have like the little like crypto joint.
Don't,
Yeah, God Complex.
don't do it.
I am. I was gonna call myself. Look, blockchain gang. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the Bitcoin B. I'm just gonna probably do like try to get like the crypto jargon and get it fucking chain made, ice out my teeth and shit. That'd be dope. Yes, the Ethereum diamond. Yeah, I was thinking about that. The Ethereum diamond looks just like on top of the Sims, you know, on top of their head. Looks just like that. Honestly, you know what it feels like? I told my dad, because my dad was like, yo, this shit sounds like you just talking like video game shit. I said, Dad, imagine. I said, I play Grand Theft Auto heavy, right? Imagine this is Grand Theft Auto. Only thing that's missing is we can't see the stars.
You can see that big ass moon though.
I'm talking about the stars when you get into some legal shit.
Oh, those stars.
The wanted levels, yeah.
Oh shit. Oh
That's
yeah,
the
nah.
only thing. That's the only thing that's missing. Other than that, it's no difference.
1 star, that's a warning. 2 stars, all right. 3 stars, you're on thin ice, buddy.
That's like when people someone had put up how women I remember you had wrote when the dude was like, this is how women play GTA 5 and they were waiting at the stoplight. I said, always some.
Just so you know, I do not.
We don't sit at the stoplight. You trying to die? I sat at the stoplight one time and I got my fucking brains blown out by some dude. I'm just sitting there listening to music. I'm changing the station.
And see, I don't even play online. The one time I actually did that, I waited at the light. And then my thing is, how do the cars around you have turn signals, but you don't?
I know.
That's kind of wild. So I'm sitting at the light listening to oh my gosh. I was listening to
He said gotta hit that tunnel.
I was sitting at the light and all of a sudden this truck just boom. I'm like, yo, it was a stoplight. Stop. Like, you know, cars hitting you and stuff, and you're actually obeying all the traffic. Fuck it. Everywhere.
Everywhere. The only song I'm mad that they did not put in GTA 5 that they should never take off in any GTA 5 is that song Yesterday by Lucy.
I wish they would revamp GTA 3. Put the GTA 3 soundtrack on there. That was dope. I love GTA 3.
Which one do you think had the best soundtrack?
San Andreas for sure. Cause I listened to like what was it? The easy listening radio. I was listening to Kenny Loggins just hitting people like that was my shit.
I played GTA 3 so much that I have this locked down. So you are now listening to Lips 106. Are you driving? And I'm sitting there like, Is this a real song? Yesterday is gone forever. Tomorrow's will never be here, so live for today. I used to be like,
And she is like zooming down the street. Listen to this.
I remember when I used to blast that shit. I used to call my brother in the other room. Yo, it's on! It's on!
Hurry up!
And then the next song would come on after that was what was it? Men to Boys. Say it'll be okay.
Not even boys to men, men to boys.
Like Men to Boys or whatever. But when I was researching that shit, they said all the music in GTA 3, they made it specifically for the game.
Mm-hmm.
So now when you think about it, I started diving a little bit because nobody ever talks about the history of gaming and music together, right? And that's
how I found out a lot of songs was playing GTA.
A lot of songs are played in GTA, but I don't know.
And most recently, The Sims.
Yes.
The Sims 4.
2K did that for me. Yes, and that's why I say
2K, yeah, exactly.
A lot of artists that I speak to, I ask them, why aren't you thinking about licensing? It's like, I just want to be, this dude said to me, I just want to be famous, man. I want to be one of the biggest producers in the world. I said, I believe
you're in the wrong business. You're in the wrong business.
But I'm like, video games need music. TV shows need music. Where do you think when you watch Love and Hip Hop, where do you think that transition music came from? It didn't come from a stock fucking file.
I always wondered how they made that.
Yeah.
Like the little...
You take your beats. This is why I keep telling you, like, these fucking beat makers and producers and shit on Twitter. I'm like, y'all are still stuck on this, which I don't get. I got 10,000 streams, but no sales. Anyway, so I'm like, why aren't you considering putting, even in your wackest beats, why aren't you putting them up into licensing? Because your whack beats could be used for a beauty tutorial video. It could be used for these people that cook and shit, like the DIYs, like car commercials. And
in case in point, if y'all remember that song, which I have on my phone, but is I think Pusha T is on it. It's not his song. I think he just did like a remix of it. Arby's bought that song. They only use a good cool 5 seconds. They've been using that same song for 2 years. Can you imagine the royalties that producer made off of da 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 da? He made a grip off of that. We have the meats, like, bro. They only use 6 seconds of your song, which is about a cool 5 minutes long. They use 15 seconds.
Imagine, like, first of all, royalties for licensing get paid out once every 6 months. A lot of people don't know that. They think they're getting a monthly check. No, you're getting a quarterly check. Okay. Half a year check. But it's a good chunk. That's a nice chunk of change.
I mean, you can eat. Yeah, you can eat.
You don't sit and wait on this check. You keep, pushing, but you have to start considering the fact that we have different outlets of doing things. That's why a lot of the times when I do my blogs, I do my skits and shit, music is important. I have to credit like some beats that I don't use, like I have to credit them. But what I'm going to start doing is making my own beats for my own shit, because sometimes you got to tap into that folder where it's that possible folder. Like, could this possibly be a song?
Mm-hmm.
Or do I just tap into that folder and say, fuck it, just use it? And then in the future, like a lot of, what was it that the song Clout that I've never finished? That beat for some reason is so sinister. The do, 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 do.
You know what? Save that. Save it.
No, I made the beat for it.
No. I'm saying save that. Don't use that yet.
What, for Clout?
Yeah. Idea.
I got you.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of, we're closing towards the end of our show, and we want to share with y'all what we've been working on.
Oh my gosh.
I got my gap all out, all proud.
Are we doing both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, quick background, because some of y'all weren't here and we talked about it. So we dropped a series is called Little Trash Can.
She dropped it. She dropped the series.
Okay, so Little Trash Can is a failed. Well, not I'm gonna say failed. He is a washed up rapper.
Well, he ain't washed up yet.
Well, he's coming back. That's why. So Little Trash Can is an animation that I work on. It just was just a quick thing at one point, and now everyone was asking me to do a series for it. So I've been working on the series. We're now going into episode 5. Little Trash Can is basically a rapper that sold his soul for fame years ago, and now Lucifer realizes that there is a pandemic and he's trying to cash in. So instead of taking his soul, he's offered a new contract where he now must use a scam in order to get money because Lucifer wants his money. It's a comedy. People are already hitting up Adult Swim. People have been reaching out to Netflix on my behalf. I, first of all, want to say thank you.
Wow.
I'm in shock.
Wow.
First of all, guys, I was in shock about the response. At first, I thought everyone was going to think it was corny. It was just going to go over people's heads. Like, okay, we saw what she was doing, but whatever. But I had to create an Instagram account for this character. Now this character literally has a fan base. I'm like, damn, watch this become a monster that I've created. Like, I can't stand this nigga. I got to kill him off.
Shit's
But-
booming.
So what we are doing tonight, we are actually showcasing, what are we showcasing first?
Should we do, because it kind of ties into the story. Well, in my mind, it kind of ties into the story. I hadn't really discussed it with you though. I think I'm gonna do Sam the Scam first.
Okay, so she's gonna do.
Sam the Scam is my character.
Tell them where Sam the Scam came in.
Sam the Scam came in. I don't know why. Straight up, I don't know why. Sam the Scam came up because he sees a Little Trash Can. He sees he's trying to make it, and life imitates art. So he felt, he sent the inbox, was like, "Hey, bro, your music's hot. Hit me up. I can put you on. Do the whole." And Little Trash Can liked that. He liked the message. I saw
He
that.
liked the message.
Yeah, he liked the message.
Studio last night.
Yeah, studio vibes.
Yes,
That was lit. Was that him in the booth?
that was Sam. Yeah, that was Sam in the booth.
Oh shit. I didn't even catch that at first. Hold on.
I just positioned it in a way.
Look like he reading off his phone.
Right.
Yo, that shit is lit.
I
But
told
but yeah, so I'm gonna play Sam the Scam's brand new hit single called Pandemic Money. And then after that,
we got the feature.
yeah, we got the feature. We doing the next song too? Invest in yourself. We doing that one too?
If you want.
All
Or you
right.
want- She's like, decisions.
Decisions. Let me just go ahead and play it. This is Pandemic Money by Sam the Scam. Scam a Lot Records. Y'all already know the vibes. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is the RTIM exclusive.
I'm going broke.
Oh, by the way, I produced this.
Money. I feel like get this back. God dang, my pocket's going flat. Gotta find a way for me to make it all back. My fridge running low and my gas tank on E. I need some of that pandemic money. Yeah, pandemic money. Pandemic money. Yeah, pandemic money. Pandemic money. Yeah, pandemic money. I need pandemic money. Yeah, pandemic money. That's what I'm talking. I see some artists on Instagram posting their rhymes. If they trash or not, all I see is dollar signs. So I hit them with a ATM. Like, fam, you hot. Yeah, I can put you on. But how much money you got? Well, for 500, I can shout you out. So you can show off to the homies with the drop, a class to drop. But you want a mixtape with no means to promote it. I need the cash, I'm hurting bad. What you mean, you wanna FaceTime me? To see if I'm real or I'm fake, you need to see my face. So you know that I got a snake. What you mean you heard about me trying to jokes? Now that wasn't me, they must have been some other crooks. Now I'm pressed for a dime, so if you're down, that's fine. Cash out me that bread so we can get down and grind. Yeah, now hold up, see that you're just wasting my time. Just say you broke and get the hell off my line. Damn, broke ass nigga. God damn, my pockets going flat. Damn, gotta find a way for me to make it all back. God, my fridge running low and my gas tank on E. Oh no, I need some of that. Pandemic money. Yeah, pandemic money. Pandemic money. Yeah, pandemic money. Cash me out, cash me out. Pandemic money. Yeah. Pandemic money. I need pandemic money. Finna hit the club. Yeah. Pandemic money. VIP. Pandemic money. I mean, you gotta understand, this is a business. I mean, if you serious, you would've sent me that bread by now. I would've put you on. You would've been on the hottest mixtape, adaptive, SoundCloud, spinning, brother. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't serious. Too busy asking too many questions. Scam? I'm a scammer? Nah, that ain't me. That ain't me. I don't know who you was talking about. That ain't me. Run off with the money. I'm here to blow you up. I believe in you. No, but just send the money, bro. Bro. Damn.
I believe in you.
Damn it. Shit get crazy.
Oh my God. No, it's not on SoundCloud yet. No, it's not on SoundCloud yet.
It ain't on Daft Panther Spin, really? that was Sam the Scam with Pandemic Money, produced, written, recorded by me.
Rich says, who's this character? This is Sam the Scam.
This is Sam the Scam. This is all of the indie artists that you have been seeing in the yo, what's up? I'm here to use my platform to help you out.
Right.
He's the CEO of the illustrious Scam-A-Lot Records. He's only been out here a couple of days and he done blew up.
Right.
So he's reached out to Lil Trash Can, and well, they decided they was gonna cut a song together. This is called Invest in Yourself. And I like the way he walked on this beat though. This joint is nice. I kind of like this one. Like when she sent it to me, I didn't see it until this morning. Like it's 6:30.
And also, guys, understand we are using our alter egos in these characters.
Yeah.
We're dropping an EP
based off these characters.
Off of these characters. So I'm in character. So when you hear this song, my verse is as Little Trash
Can.
And yeah.
And yeah.
I was actually surprised when I was like, yo, this shit is hot.
Right?
I was playing this shit all day. So
yeah.
So 759 made the beat. And I rapped on it and as Little Trash Can.
And this is called Invest in Yourself. Little Trash Can featuring Sam the Scam. Again, this is an RTIM exclusive.
I'm rapping on it, but I'm using myself as a boy on here.
And see, I took the cheat code. I just used the voice modulator. You won't be hearing me rapping that shit.
I put my chin down like this, and I just was trying to get into a vibe like how I see dudes do it.
Yeah, we working. All right. So this is Invest in Yourself. Little Trash Can, Sam the Scam. This is lit. Oh my gosh.
759 on the beat, on the beat.
Yeah. Lil T. Trash Can.
I should have threw in some skirts or some yeets or something in there. I should have did that, but I didn't.
Yeah. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Are you trying to make it? If you can't take it, just invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Get that. Cash out. Just invest in yourself. Get in that money. Get in that cash. Get in my bag. Haters stay mad. I'm in the game. I came to play. No cheat codes. I'm in the lane. Up, down, left, right. Made a deal. Can't fight. I hear people talking, but I don't see no one in sight. Sound like you hating, cause I'm not waiting. I got my queen Charlene and she want that green. This world is so cold. Got the devil working, cashing out on souls. When you sign a deal, you wanna live a fantasy until shit gets real, right? Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Are you trying to make it? If you can't take it, just invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Get that. Cash out. Just invest in yourself.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Kid Big Sam. Looking on the internet to see who I can scam. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it don't matter. I'm just trying to make my pockets change a little bit fatter. Ooh, I see a stooge to see if I can make them fall with the trick that I'm about to pull. When fame comes, they answer the call. Yo, bro, your fame, you hot as work. Your beats are fire. They beat the trash. I know I'm such a liar, but I don't really care, cause they'll never suspect I'ma clean their wallets out and take their whole paycheck. Yeah, I promise a mixtape and I give them a slot for $1,000. And that's all they got, cause ain't nobody gonna hear it anyway. Another scam, another dollar, and I do it every damn day. I reach out to them in email and I say to them these 3 words. And I tell them,
invest in yourself. Invest in yourself.
Yo, this video is gonna be hot.
Oh my God. I don't know how we're going to pull this off.
It's gonna be hot.
But yeah, but that was Invest in Yourself, Little Trash Can featuring Sam the Scam.
We're really like talking about a fictional character.
Right.
But yes,
Life does imitate art.
that was actually like a dope ass song. I like
Yeah.
it.
I fucks with it. So what did y'all
Yeah.
think?
What we're going to do,
What are we going to do?
Little Trash Can is going to make thinking a SoundCloud account
Oh boy.
or Audius. Actually, Audius.
Audience.
We'll put it on Audius. And then y'all could download Audius and y'all could listen to the EP when it drops. But yes,
Which we have no date for.
we have no date. It's just gonna be when it happens. But
We hope y'all like those 2 songs. Yeah, that shit was lit.
yes. And after this, I'm probably just gonna like show Caffeine TV the Lavish video.
Yeah, that shit's so
And please do not ask me to hit you. Like I cannot. I'm literally swamped, and I wish I could help everybody. I've had so many people hit me up and ask me, "Can you do a video for me?" I don't care how much money you throw at me. I don't have the time. Once time slows down, then yes. But other than that, I can't. I had to let 3 people know today. I'm sorry, I can't do an animation music video for you. Sorry.
Ooh.
I wish I could though. I wish there was like if I can make 10 of me, it would be possible. But now that we have an obligation with, Little Trash Can series, yeah, can't do it. I wish I could though.
Can't do it, Chief.
But yes, if y'all stick around, we're going to be closing out the show. But if you guys stick around after this, I will air the Lavish video so you guys can see it. And it is on YouTube, and we'll debut it here before the Ming Show podcast.
Yeah. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Random Talking Indie Music Show, providing you with all the foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans. I know you guys missed us. We missed you more. We're glad we're back. and able to debut what we've been working on accidentally. Uh,
Randomly, yes.
randomly. Yeah, we put the random.
Yeah.
I was like, because at first I wasn't going to do it because I didn't want to, jump on your shit. You know what I mean? I was like,
You're part of this shit.
yeah, I see that now. Because I didn't want, people like, oh, she's just jumping on it because, yeah, I know that how it looks, but there's a
reason. There's a reason behind all of it.
There's a method to the madness, and you'll see it unfold as you have heard these last two songs. But yeah, let us know what you think about it.
I'll put it up on Audius once I create the account for Little Trash Can, and you guys can listen to it at your own leisure.
Yeah, you can do that. So we will be back tomorrow. Is Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be back Tuesday night, 7 p.m. ish. We operate on CPT, but we here for more random talk, more indie music, more foolery, fuckery, shenanigans. And please, ladies and gentlemen, I say this from the heart. I watched a resident of mine getting carried out in a body bag. I say that to say, please call and check up on your friends and family. I just don't say that shit because it's cute to say at the end of the show, but please do that because you have so many people out there literally dying alone. Nobody wants to be that person. Please call and check up on your loved ones because you never know when you will get another chance to do so. You'll never know if that'll be the last time you'll ever get to talk to them. FaceTime them even. You know what I'm saying? Send a card, a letter, or something. Like, just let them know you give a shit. Because this season, they always say that the elderly tend to die at a faster rate during the holiday season, which is so true. My grandmother passed away 5 days before Christmas. So yeah, I got to prepare myself for that. It's been 12 years now. So
damn,
can't believe it's been that long. It's supposed to get easier, but when you're as close to your grandmother as I am with mine, it still hurts. But yeah, please take the time and check on your loved ones. I know this whole pandemic shit got people in we're back down to restrictions. We're back to curfew, midnight to 5. We're back down to only 10 people per gathering. We're shutting down slowly but surely because people refuse to do the bare minimum. And please think about your family and friends who are CNAs, nurses, LPNs, RNs, and shout out to everybody who just recently graduated nursing school. Congratulations to all of you. A lot that I know from the training center. You ladies will make wonderful nurses, except one of y'all. Q. She decorated her cap and it says, I forgot everything already, with a picture of Dory. It's so cute. It's funny as hell. But yeah, that takes a lot of school, and it takes certain people to deal with healthcare and deal with and help other people and deal with other people. Oh, what was that? Was that you or me?
Oh, I hit something by accident. I was looking for the link, which we just now hit 2,000 views.
For Lavish?
Yeah.
Yo, that shit's a bop. But yeah, once again, please think about your friends and family who are nurses, CNAs that are out there front lines every day providing services for those who either have no family or are just alone, you know what I'm saying, during the Christmas season. And always take the time to think about those who are less fortunate. And just remember, less fortunate doesn't always mean money. They might need a companion. They might need just an ear to vent to. You never know. Someone might be depressed, suicidal. So just be that ear, be that comfort, even if it is for 5-10 minutes.
Rich, thank you.
Wait, what happened?
Rich is throwing up the fire emojis. He keeps writing, invest in yourself. Shout out to Rich.
And shout out to Little Trash Can.
Yeah.
I was sitting there listening to it like, what did she say at the beginning of the song? And then I was like, I read that on a trash can. I know what that means now.
No, the song is called Invest in Yourself. And the account on Instagram that y'all need to follow, which I'm going to write in here so you guys can see.
Little Trash Can TV.
So we're down to episode 4.
Yeah, which y'all have to watch all of them.
You got to watch all of them. Y'all,
There's a method to Minx's madness, and I know Gino be looking at you all weird. Like, why is she walking around with different voices? What the fuck is wrong with her?
Yeah, he has asked me, I think, like a couple of times, like, what is up with that? And I showed it to him, and he just was like,
okay, I'm gonna go outside and take off the tires off my car. That's what I'm gonna go to.
It's Little Trash Can TV on Instagram. Y'all can catch all the back episodes from that. And this is like literally a dope account. Definitely follow. Tell your friends if they want to have some sort of comic relief from life. They'll enjoy this. A couple of F-bombs and stuff I'm working on, calming down with that, but that's part of that's part of my life. I curse a lot. F it.
Especially the girl that says she wants them Birkin bags. You better give it to her. I have a feeling she's gonna get kicked to the curb like very soon. Listen, we got to get up out of here. Y'all stay tuned and peep the video Lavish. I promise y'all it's a bop. You will not be disappointed. Shout out to Rap Ponzi. Shout out to Grizzy. Shout out to everybody's out there. Like I said, out there exposing these scams as well as Minx. Yeah, more Sam the Scam coming. I don't know. I'm not doing no IG account. It took me 2 years to get what I got on my own account. I'm not gonna do that.
No, we'll put it up. We'll put it up on Trash Can TV.
On Trash Can TV? Mm-hmm. Well, now we got to work out some pre-pro.
Yeah.
All right. Because I mean, you hear the way that I'm rapping on these songs, and I have to like give that same vibe. I'm not using my real voice. You could freaking forget it.
I use my real voice.
But that's you, guys, not me. No, I'm gonna have to figure it out. But yeah, we love y'all. We fuck with y'all. Once again, we sorry that we stay away for so long, but we bike. As you see, we bored. So we will fuck with y'all when we fuck with y'all. Oh, I hate this. Wow. And yeah, we out this bitch. Until tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.